SourceFed. I'm Lee Newton.
I am Joe Beretta.
So by now you have been bombarded by the insane journey that has been the Jerry Sandusky trial. If you haven't, just a reminder. Sandusky was an assistant coach at Penn State over a 15-year period and was found guilty of molesting 8 young men, even though more have come forward. And in June, he was found guilty of 45 counts of child sex abuse. Worst part is he created and used a charitable organization as a hunting ground for young, vulnerable boys. Even worser part, some of the coaching staff and administration knew about it and continued to let it happen.
Wow, thank God we got to go over that horribly awful, heartbreaking story again. But thankfully we are nearing the end, at least for the Sandusky portion of this story, because today he was sentenced to spend no less than 30 to 60 years in prison. And considering the fact that Sandusky is 68 years old, that's essentially the rest of his life. Thank God.
Yeah. And of course, the Penn State assistant coach who has consistently maintained his innocence despite eyewitnesses and over 20 young victims surfacing throughout the entire trial. He had a statement to make, and that statement was a long, rambling recording from his prison cell, still denying all of it. He claimed to be the victim of a well-orchestrated effort of the media, investigators, the system, Penn State, psychologists, civil attorneys that set him up and frame him for the crimes. Wow! That is a very long list of people that have worked so hard to take you down. Ornate. He also in particular blamed the boys who came forward, accusing them of seeking attention and potential perks. You know, the potential perks of reliving hurt and embarrassment while being in a trial trying to convict the man that raped you.
As of right now, Sandusky is expected to appeal, and there is this whole process of figuring out whether or not Sandusky is a violent sex predator. We know he's a sex predator, but they're trying to find out if he's violent. And they also want to find out where to place him in the prison system. Prison officials will be assigning him a security level risk and deciding which prison to send him to.
And of course, because he is who he is and he's done what he's done, there's an extreme risk of him being in danger of sexual assault and violence when in prison. Wow. The master becomes the student. More than likely, and to my dismay, he will be housed with non-violent offenders at a minimum security prison.
And that sucks because it'd be poetic justice to have Sandusky be Sanduskied.
Right? And we, of course, will keep you up to date as this horrible story continues. So guys, how do you hope Jerry Sandusky dies in prison?
Or do you think he got the appropriate amount of prison time for his actions? Let us know in the comments down below.
And of course, click on that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Click on this annotation right here. Head on over to SourceFed.com. I'm Lee Newton.
I am Joe Beretta.
Probably maybe just slipping and falling. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Also murder.
Black hole.
Oh, I like that a lot. Rancor?
Yeah.